In this video, you're going to learn how to create a clear and concise Google presentation slide. Hey everyone, Mr. W here. So, in order to create a Google presentation slide that's both clear and concise, you're obviously going to want to go to Google Docs, click over on Create, Presentation, and it's loading right now. My internet's pretty slow. Okay, and first thing Google Presentation is going to ask you, pick a theme. I like this blue one. Looks pretty stylish, chic. So anyway, first thing you're going to want to do when you pick a theme is you're going to want to name your Google presentation, whatever topic you are doing for your research project. Now, I'm going to be doing Harper Lee, so I'm going to name it Harper Lee. And then you're going to want to put a comma in your name. My name is Mr. W, and your partner's name. And I'm partnering up with Mr. BG on this one. Click OK to save the title. So that way when you go into your Google presentations, it'll be right up there. And it'll also be back in your documents. After that, you're going to want to share it with your partners if you haven't done it already. So that way you guys can both edit it at home. Okay, and Mr. BG's email address, bgvocab@gmail.com. Share and save. It sent him an email, and he can also view this document now. Okay, so this is my title slide. I'm going to want to name it my topic, Harper Lee. I'm going to be looking at Harper Lee's life and her biography, and it's by both me and Mr. BG. Okay, so now I got the first slide out of the way, I can start to insert my information slides. Now you're going to want 5 information slides, and also a title slide like this, and a works cited slide. But I'm going to just show you how to do a clear, concise informational slide today. So click on Slide, New Slide, and my first slide is going to focus on Harper Lee's biography. And remember, you can only use 6 words on each slide. So I'm going to write my first word, biography. And now it's written in the title of my slide. And before I open up Google Docs to show you how to create this presentation, I was doing some research on my own. I did a Google Advanced search, and I found this interesting article on Harper Lee's biography. Now, obviously, I don't want to have all this text in my slide. Most of this information on this page is actually going to be on my note card, and I'm going to be reading to you guys. So, for example, the first sentence. Nell Harper Lee was born on April 28, 1926 in Monroeville, Alabama. So, maybe a bullet. I could create a bullet. Go over here and create a bulleted list. And maybe my first bullet for my presentation could just simply be Monroeville, Alabama. That way, when I'm presenting in front of the class, I'll remember to mention all of the specific details about her early life and when she was born in my note card out loud to the class. So, right now my word count is at 3 words. To go back to this article, after it explains Harper Lee's early life, it goes on to her education. It mentions she studied at Huntington College, University of Alabama, Oxford, University of England. Instead of inserting this entire paragraph, I could just simply put education as one bullet to remind me during the presentation to mention that information in my note card and out loud to the class. Okay, so right now my word count is at 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 2 more words. I can only mention 2 more words, rather. Okay, so I've mentioned her education. What happens after that? Well, it says right here that in 1959, she traveled to Kansas with a childhood friend, Truman Capote. And that is where she received inspiration to finally publish To Kill a Mockingbird. So, instead of mentioning all of that in a convoluted long paragraph, I could simply just put Kansas to remind me during the presentation that in 1959, Harper Lee went there, gained some inspiration to finish writing To Kill a Mockingbird. So now that I have all the information, now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words. I've reached my word limit. Can't really stick anything else in this presentation word-wise, but I could add a nice visual. So I already saved one to my computer, and so what I'm going to do is go over to Insert Image, and it'll bring up this screen. Oh, I think I clicked on something wrong. Insert Image. Okay, and I can drag an image here, so I have it saved on my desktop. I will drag it there. And there it is. It's in my Google presentation. I just move it over here. Maybe make it a little bit bigger so the audience can see. There we go. I think I'm going to edit this text box too. It doesn't look too good. Space out the bullets. Make sure your bullets and your text is organized, nice, it's spaced out. Make sure that the picture is not blocking it. Okay, there you go. That's how you create a Google presentation slide that's clear and concise and is under 6 words.